All right, today it's going to be a mashup. I couldn't pass this up, right? We got the Husqvarna 350i battery electric cordless chainsaw, and we got the Husqvarna 350, just the 350 gas. Both 18-inch bars, both 350s. I figure what could be more classic gas versus electric than this? So I put a nice new shiny chain on this. This chain's had a couple of test cuts. This has got a new spark plug. It's all cleaned up, ready to go. They're both full of electrons, full of gas and oil, full of oil. First thing we'll do is we'll weigh them, and we'll see how they compare with the weight. All right, so first on the scale, the 350i. We're completely on there. And we got 14 pounds 4 ounces, fully set up and ready to cut. Now this thing's fully gassed up and ready to go. The 350 is 15 pounds 7 ounces, so I got 1 pound 3 ounces heavier on the gas saw. All right, first things first, we're gonna make some cuts on this oak. Full battery, full gas. That thing can't be tuned up right. I'll have to watch a video on how to tune up one of these. Holy shit. All right, so we cut a bunch of wood with these things, and I haven't done the times yet, but it's clear by the feel that the Husqvarna was cutting better. And I know there's an advantage because the bar is thinner, and you can see the end of the bar kind of moving a little bit. This one, this bar feels a little bit sturdier. So, but it's cutting. It's has to cut more wood than this does, but without a doubt, you can feel the torque down low with this. Like, I have to keep the Husqvarna RPMs up, and if it gets below a certain RPM, it starts to bog pretty hard. Where this electric one, I can go quite a bit lower in the RPM range, and it's still hogging out pretty hard, cutting. So they both cut. We cut quite a bit. They're probably about equal. This has about a quarter of a tank, and that has about a quarter of a battery, give or take. But the conclusion was, and so for the people that need gas, this costs less money, right? I mean, definitely. I mean, this one's a used one, and it's a bit older. So will this last? We don't know that yet. This costs less. It's easy to put gas into it. Those are the advantages. For this to match that, you need to buy another battery, and the charger that comes with it, well, it takes like 5 hours. So to get a charge, they sell a charger that charges in like a half an hour, but it's like another $230. So you got to dive, I don't know what the total price is, but you got to dive another $400 or $500 into this to be able to keep it going continuously, where this, you have to keep putting gas into it. So that's a lot easier to put, well, it's a lot cheaper to put gas in. If you have the right battery, it's pretty easy to swap a battery too. But you're into it for a lot more money at this time. This is a better saw, in my opinion. Like, it cuts better, it feels nice and balanced. It's so much easier just to pull the trigger. This may need a tune-up. I'm not an expert on these gas ones, but it was difficult to get it started sometimes, and didn't want to stay idling. But from the perspective of the type of buyer I am, that's another point for this. I don't want to deal with maintaining that thing. I just want to pull the trigger and cut my firewood, and then go inside and relax. So to me, it's a little more money, but this is by far a better saw. I think the way that it sits here, it's $400 to go out and buy it. I think an equivalent today's saw would probably be close to that, but to get this up to the level where you can just run it, you'd have to spend another $400 for another battery and the rapid charger. And maybe you can get it kitted and get another tool, and you have two tools that you don't have to mess with gas, like a weed whacker or something else that Husqvarna sells. But that's a whole nother rabbit hole. But that's a review, that's a comparison. Everybody has to make their own choices based on their needs, but there it is to look at. I hope it was worthwhile and informative for you, the comparison between the two. If it was, please give me a like and subscribe. And I got a lot of other chainsaw comparisons that I'm doing. So thank you.